Hello. Today we are reviewing how to graph inequalities. I'm going to start with some basic review from yesterday on what the inequality symbols are. So we know that this we talked about yesterday is the L here. So I know that that's going to be less than. I have the non-L, which is going to be greater than. I then have my signs, my symbols with the lines underneath. So this is going to be less than or equal to. And then we have greater than or equal to. These are important because they are graphed totally different from one another. So what we need to remember here is that our less than and greater than symbols are going to be graphed as open circles on a number line. And when it has the equal sign underneath, it is going to be a closed circle on a number line. I'm going to show you what I mean by that. So if I were to ask you to graph this inequality, let's first read it. Okay, so this is read, y is greater than 8. And I know it's greater than because I know that the symbol is not an L. I know that the mouth is open to the larger one, whatever trick you want to use there. When you graph for me, I would request that your graphs be set up very particularly. Personally, I think it is easiest to graph the number we're talking about first, which is 8. And then what I would request is that you graph one more and one less than that. So 1 less than 8 would be 7. 1 more than that would be 9. So I'm graphing this inequality here. So y is greater than 8. Because there is not an equal sign underneath it, I'm going to make an open circle here. That means that 8 is not included in my answer. And then it says y is greater than 8. And I'm going to ask myself, now is 7 greater than 8 or is 9? I know 9 is greater than 8, so that is going to determine which way my arrow is going to go. You'll notice I'm not putting my arrow above my line, I'm just darkening it on the line, and that's the way I would have you to graph that. So there's a few things here, let's talk about what they mean. So the reason we have an open circle here is because 8 is not a solution of this problem. Okay, so if we're talking about numbers that are y is greater than 8, 8 would not be included. Okay, then my arrow is pointing this direction. It's pointing to the right because these are numbers that are greater than 8. All right, so here's another example. Let me try this one on your own. I want you to graph z is greater than or equal to 4. Pause the video and try that. All right, again, I suggested that you create a graph or a number line that has the number that you're talking about. In this case, it was 4, 1 less, 1 more. Z is greater than or equal to 4 is what this reads. I'm going to go to 4. This time I get to close my circle because of the equal sign underneath. Z is greater than or equal to 4, so I need to ask myself, is 3 greater than or equal to 4? That's a no. 5 is, so I'm going to make my graph in the direction of the 5. Okay. This is the idea of testing a number to determine the direction of which way your line is going. We will do some more practice for this in class today.